to show you my everyday 5-minute face. Now this is good if you're a mom who's really busy but has a lot of errands to run, or say you're in school and you like to sleep in a little bit, or even work. You know, if you don't have a lot of time to get ready in the morning, then this is the perfect look for you because it takes 5 minutes and it still looks put together. You look like you're ready to face the day, not like you just rolled out of bed, even if you have. Oh, and I'm sorry about the lighting in this video. I'm trying to figure out the best lighting for me. So sorry about that. Please forgive it. I'm working on it. Okay, guys, so if you want to see how I got this look in 5 minutes, then just stay tuned. So I already went ahead and moisturized my skin. Very important step. Even if you're in a hurry, make sure you moisturize your face. So what I'm going to do is, if you're really in a big hurry, I would say just use like a BB cream or something just to help even out your skin tone. But for me, even when I'm in a really big hurry, I always like to have some coverage, especially right about now when I have some of this blemishes going on and things. So I'm going to use the CoverGirl Outlast Stay Fabulous 3-in-1, and mine is in the color Creamy Natural. And I'm just going to do a couple pumps on my hand, and I'm going to use my Real Techniques complexion sponge. And then I'm just going to apply that pretty quickly. If you see me looking off to the side, that's where my mirror is. And I like to dampen my sponge, just like the Beauty Blender. A lot of people are saying this is a dupe for the Beauty Blender. I've never tried the Beauty Blender, but I really love this sponge. It helps my makeup go on really quickly. It blends it out really well. One of my favorite foundations is the Revlon Color Stay. And that one's kind of famous for being hard to blend just because it dries pretty quickly. But with this stamp sponge, it really helps blend it out a lot easier. Now this is a good thing to remember even if you're not in a hurry. Like if you're new to makeup and you just want something very simple and quick that gets you out the door. Maybe you're in school or going to work. Now the reason I love this is because as a mom, I am always on the go. Sometimes I have to get ready pretty quickly to get out of the house pretty quickly. So this is like my go-to, like if I have a doctor's appointment or something like that, the kids have an appointment and we're ready to go. So next I'm just going to conceal with my Maybelline Instant Age Rewind. This is the highlighter and concealer in one. I'm just going to conceal some of those blemishes that are kind of bugging me right now. A little bit around the nose. Just a little bit under the eyes, and that's in light, by the way. And then I just use my Real Techniques blender to blend all that out. Okay, so after I've gotten my complexion evened out with my foundation and my concealer, I just like to use a little bit of blush. I don't really contour on those days that I'm really trying to get out the door. I just want to add a little bit of life and color to my cheeks. So I'm just using the Physicians Formula Happy Booster in Rose. And it's the one that has the little hearts on it. And just really just apply that to the apples of my cheeks, like I said, to give myself a little bit of life and a little bit of color into my cheeks without really spending the time on contouring. So now we're going to move right on to the eyes. I don't even bother with the primer. I just kind of go. So what I'm going to be using is the Wet n Wild Color Icon, and it's the Reserve Your Cabana highlighter. What I do is with my fingers, I just use that highlighter and I put it all over my eyelid and all the way up underneath the brow bone. Now what that's doing is it's highlighting the brow bone, and it's also highlighting this part of your eye, which kind of gives the eye look, when we're finished, a little bit more depth and dimension without having really to do much. And the next thing I'm going to use, and even though I didn't contour my cheeks, I'm going to be using contour on my eyes. I'm going to use the NYC Smooth Skin Bronzing Powder, and it's in Sunny. And I'm going to take my Sigma Fluffy Brush, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to use this in the crease, just to give my crease a little bit of definition, but without really giving myself an actual blended or smoky eye. Now I have a hooded eye, which means that when I have my eyes open, not very much of my eyelid shows. So I just take mine, when I'm doing my crease, up a little bit higher than that, so that even when my eye is open, you can still see a little bit of the color. Now if I have a little bit of time, I'll take my angled brush, and it can be any dark kind of eyeshadow. This is just the one I grabbed, which is this one. And it's actually good if you can wet this because it helps the shadow almost act like a liner. And that's exactly what I'm going to do with it. I'm just going to wing out just the edges. Very slightly. Now you don't even have to do this step if, like I said, if you're in a really big hurry. I just like the effect that it gives my eyes. Now I'm just going to take that lighter shade and just give a tiny little bit of definition to under my eyes, leaving what the dark shadow that was on the brush before. So I really didn't have to worry about eyeliner, didn't have to worry about blending out eyeshadows. It's pretty much done. So next what I'm going to do is I'm just going to get my eyelash curler and curl those lashes. And then I'm going to use just a quick 2 coats of the L'Oreal. This is the Volume Collagen, I believe is what it's called. And in the color Very Black or Blackest Black. I always get the black shades. If I get brown, it doesn't really do much for my eyes. That's it for the eyes. Now I'm going to move on to the lips. And for my lips, I have been loving these Almay liquid lip balms. And this color is in Cantaloupe 700. I don't know if you can see that or not. Probably not. But I absolutely love this. It's the perfect like peachy nude color. Just something to give your lips some color, some shine, so you can get out the door. And like I said, even if you're not in a hurry, this is a great look for beginners. Maybe if you're a little bit younger, just something to freshen up your face before you head out. Okay, so there you have it. That's my everyday 5-minute face. Super easy, super simple, but yet I feel like I can go run errands, I can go to the doctor's, the grocery store, whatever I need to do. I feel like I'm going with a fresh face. I have the coverage I want, a little bit of definition on the eyes, and a nice glossy peachy lip. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time. Bye!